was here last session.
The
I
only
don't
thing
think he was.
the last
I
thing
don't
I
think he
remember
was
is we
here for
were
the laser
having a
Gatling
fight
gun.
on a hill.
Okay, so yeah, you weren't here for last time in the introduction of Darius All Day Coltrane.
Yeah. No.
Oh no.
Let's spin it up here and give him an update on what he missed. As all of a sudden, we see our vault dwellers stick their head, our mutant looks down the hole and goes, "Did you guys go down the hole?" And then jumps down doing a superhero landing as you guys come walking around the corner with the new guy with the laser Gatling gun.
Why'd you stay
And
up
I
there the whole
crafted,
time?
thank you.
Crafted's a strong word for
Hey,
us ripping it off of a bot.
yeah, but it had to be things had to be modified. We also have a droid.
There is a definitely happy Securitron with you guys with the happy cop face on him.
All right.
Yes, it's underground like mall city area.
Yeah, it's a
Or no, was it not
condominium
mall?
complex or something like that.
like living community thing, if I recall right.
They've got the idea that it's some kind of resort or a mall, somewhere between, or maybe it's both.
Also, the robot is not killing us currently, which is nice.
Currently, at least.
Yeah, we all have citizen passes.
Except for him.
True, he went down here.
Except for your mutant
Picking
friend
back
that
up,
just
right?
landed with a thump.
He kept looking and slid. Whoop, shit.
A complete non sequitur. Who amongst us remembers the new kids on the block?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had
talking about.
I've had the right stuff stuck in my head for like the last couple hours, and my roommate, who was born just before their animated series came out, has now also she has the right stuff stuck in her head, which makes me so proud.
Nice.
Oh.
God.
Some things that needed to be left in the 90s.
Hey.
I'm like, oh my god, am I even quoting the right decade? It's been so long ago. They say the memory's the first to go.
I wasn't born then.
There's always one.
99. Although the sad part of being born in 99 is I'm not with my older generation's like, you don't remember our shit, and then the newer generation is like, you're an old person, get away.
Like,
I thought the worst part of being born in '99 is that you're still alive.
Oh.
Wow.
Certainly my least favorite thing about being born in '95. I'm still alive.
Yeah, that is true. In 2008, when I was 9 years old, I should have been buying houses instead of being a child.
Yeah.
There you go.
The guy that shot the United Healthcare CEO is 26. How old are you?
25.
What are you going to do with your life in the next year?
You know what? You're right. I should go after
Throw it away.
BCBH.
Throw it away like he did.
He sent a message.
Oh yeah.
Okay, if one CEO dies, if two die, then that's some change right there. Remember, BCBS was going to limit the amount of anesthesia they will cover, and then as soon as the CEO got assassinated, they reverted that policy immediately.
I'm sure that's just a coincidence.
I'm sure they'll walk back that statement in like 3 months once the media's had enough of a field day with Mangione.
I'm gonna fight him.
Don't worry, all the premiums are gonna go up to pay for Blackwater to be their security now.
I think you mean the Pinkertons.
No, Blackwater. Where do you think the Pinkertons went to that got fired for being too Pinkerton-y?
Pinkerton 2, Union Busting Boogaloo.
So, Fallout. You guys jumped down a hole, found out there's a bunch of people going. There was a Halloween theme when I think we played last. Was October.
Something like
It's been
that.
a while.
Sounds about right.
Oddly enough, you all come around a corner as your mutant friend jumps down there. Let's see, we need to make sure we have on the map both Muscles and Chug. And I don't see both of you.
Sadie screams out in horror. I actually did not expect this.
And oddly
That
enough,
just sounded like a
the
cat being tortured.
Halloween decorations make way for Christmas mall music playing in the background.
Oh,
This
God.
is actually worse.
And all of a
Right.
sudden, you
Are they
see,
playing Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You"? Because I would totally jump out to that.
you know, let's not go for the copyright infringement, but we'll just go do 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 do. As Darius sees something and with his laser chain gun Gatling contraption goes running down the hallway and shooting something. Ah! Totally takes Darius off the map. Obviously, you guys have been exploring around a while. And as soon as your long lost party member who was holding the rope up above, that definitely sounds like what he was doing. Chug sounds like a I'll hold the rope kind of guy. The
Mhm.
Securitron immediately pops its weapons out and starts pointing them at Muscles, at Chug, unless somebody does something.
Well, I suppose we could tell him to stand down.
I mean, do you though?
He
Is
is
the
a
question.
friend. He was not here to get his. He wasn't here to get his replacement badge.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He's a friend of yours. Every guest is allowed one friend to come with them. Has he gone to the guest kiosk to get his own friend bracelet?
No, he needs to do that. He was busy taking care of some other business at the time.
Very, very disconcerting. Please identify yourself, friend. As he puts his weapons away and the TV screen in his chest flips to the happy cop face again, and he waves his little claw hand at you in a friendly gesture. All of a sudden, the screen flickers and you see a map saying you are here, and then a little arrow going to like the next 3 nearest customer service kiosks. One of them being where you guys just came from.
Mr. Robot, is there like a makeup store?
Makeup store. Yes, Sadie, I could gladly escort you to the makeup store. And the map flips and changes and shows you are here, and it goes to a little, cosmopolitan center. And it shows this little, as soon as the arrow gets to the connection, it flips to this commercial where you see people getting in the 1950s style hair and makeup done. And you see a Mr. Handy with many makeup attachments and a powder puff for one hand that looks almost like a wax buffer. Would you like me to
Absolutely.
get you a
Oh.
reservation? I show, and the screen flicks to the reservation list, and it shows the current date, and there's no appointments.
Yes, please.
Do I need to go to wherever he was pointing at me first?
Yeah, we need to go get you a card.
Okay.
Or you can
Well,
just
you guys
chance
can
it.
go do that. I'm gonna go get doled up.
Yeah, you go run off on your own, because that'll go well.
There
What are
won't
you
be
talking about? I
any
have my
kind
little
of
friend bot
Fallout
with me.
horrific things happening in a makeup place.
I'm sure there's no other wacko robots running around.
Mr. Handy that's got a pencil sharpener for a makeup, fingernail dealio. Because if you sharpen the fingers, they do the makeup so much better.
It's cutting eyebrows into your face.
With an angle grinder.
Right.
the tattoo gun attachment because it makes them to make it permanent. So,
Right.
where
So
do
we
you
go
guys
get
go?
Muscles.
Get chug.
You mean Chug?
Or Chug. Sorry.
It's okay. It's the same thing.
All red shirt and shit.
Okay, so we get this quick screen swipe as your officer friendly takes you over to where you guys came from before, because we know that station works. And the hologram pops up ready to help you again and says, "Thank you, guests. Are you needing customer service assistance again? Have your rooms been to your
Yes,
liking?"
Do we get
I haven't
rooms?
got there yet.
And immediately
Guess
the
we need to.
Spiritron identifies Chug as the friend of a guest, and he turns around to the group to see which one of you he's a friend of.
Me, obviously.
Ah, he is a friend of Mr. Muscles. Mr. Muscles, please hold out your bracelet for the concierge to use their scanner on it.
I'm gonna tear the bracelet off my arm because I don't actually know how to remove it and present it to him.
And immediately the hologram starts freaking out that you've ripped the bracelet because immediately it deactivates, and you then all of a sudden the hologram has this like sketchy moment where the hologram frizzes out and then pulls itself back together and says, "Guest Muscles, please do not remove the bracelets that have been provided for our guests. Once removed, they do deactivate. Please allow me to
Oh,
reissue you a bracelet. Please replace your wrist upon the kiosk."
I put my wrist on the kiosk.
And the little printer dealio prints you up a new bracelet. And guests, friend of Mr. Muscles, please identify yourself.
Like legal name? Caravaggio Horace Ulysses Griffin.
Excuse me, what the
And
fuck? That was like
immediately,
5 different things.
Well, yeah, it's
immediately
chug.
she
It's an
responds
acronym.
in kind, and she gestures for you to put your hand also on the little half circle contraption that Muscles just used,
That he does so.
and it starts printing you out a little door fob style bracelet. It's got a little circle on the end there. And immediately, this little hologram tutorial starts where it shows that you can walk by almost any guest services door and wave your wrist in front, and the doors will open.
Ooh.
Some areas are restricted to guests and friend of guests, requiring additional charges for services. And it shows like the masseuse door. They wave, and there's all these Mr. Handies giving massages to different guests. And the Securitron comes up and goes, "No, no, no," and closes the door on them.
The Mr. Handies give massages. What do the Mr. Massages give?
Job.
If you have to ask, you don't want to know. Or you secretly know.
Actually, the Mr. Massages are actually boxing training drones.
They've just
Shit.
been repurposed. All right.
All of a sudden, you hear "Eye of the
Wait,
Tiger."
did I overhear you guys before? Do you guys have rooms here? Like, do we have rooms?
We were told we have rooms.
We haven't made it there yet, but
I mean,
We killed
you
a couple
guys,
of security bots, repurposed a laser Gatling gun. Then you came down here.
Well, that sounds like fun.
obviously, you were hearing all kinds of enjoyable things happening down there, and that's why you jumped down the hole.
right?
After like 20 minutes, boom, boom, boom. It's like, huh.
I,
I feel like I'm missing
I'm
out on
missing out
something.
on all the fun. All right. Well, now where to?
As the
I
security
know we were
looks and
heading
says, "Where
somewhere,
would
but
you
I don't
like
remember
to head
where.
next?"
I guess we
Right.
should see the rooms.
I mean, I do believe there was the pool and sauna was thrown out, as they mentioned, but there was some kind of caveat about security. Is no Securitron that has been to that area has made it back out, so there's something dangerous there.
Yeah.
Perhaps the guests were
Yeah.
pushed in the pool because you're not supposed to be running around the pool area. There was the majority of the active guests were in the ballroom enjoying some kind of festivities. It totally was a Halloween party, but now it's apparently a Christmas. And of course, there was
Christmas
the
ween party.
shops and the actual rooms.
Yeah. I suppose we ought to go check our rooms out.
And the
I'm
security
See how
going
they
to the
lived
beauty
in
salon.
the before time.
Securitron immediately turns around and says, "Yes, guests, I will escort you to your rooms." And he, flicker on the screen on his chest as all of a sudden it pops up to the rooms that will have you in sub-level D, rooms 008 through 0012. Is our friend going to be joining us? He seemed to be running away chasing something. And he's totally talking about Darius.
So what's the deal with him?
Darius is just our other player who is not here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but what is the deal with him?
Well, he is from the vault.
Another human from the vault. They keep popping up like cockroaches.
That
Or should I
explains a
say,
lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Some
rad
reason he
roaches.
was coming out here. He some reason left the vault and came this direction and fell into meeting us.
And he
And I'm
can
sure you guys
reportedly go
say
all day.
game plan.
Did I
Huh?
lose connection or everyone else?
Well, shall we go check out our rooms?
I'm like,
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
I lost connection for a second. Anthony.
Hello guys,
Oh.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just lost connection suddenly.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
apparently it was not just you.
It was the Discord.
There
It's
seemed to be
racist. It hates
a little
minorities.
bit of a hiccup.
So your friend,
'Cause
your new friend
thought,
is a vault dweller. See,
yeah.
having you super mutants come to the vault has inspired more people to want to leave the vault.
Mostly because it smells like us in the vault, probably.
Nah, it's just stuffy.
I mean, you probably did teach people while wrestling in the wrestling pit that human noises and smells are completely natural. It's like yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Bodily functions happen.
Exactly. That's why I poop like a horse.
Oh my god, wasn't there one vault that like everybody was just fed beans?
Yes.
And like didn't one of the issues that came up was that they had to do with everybody farting?
Hey, they learn to run things on methane, as one does. We need to invent a methane extractor because we're going to die of farts. As
All
now
right.
I'm worried.
To
It
our
just got super
rooms.
quiet. To your rooms. Okay. So he basically, the Securitron's going to take you to a lift because we need to go down 3 floors.
We're in the basement.
And
What?
sub-level D. As he
The D is
gladly
for
asks
Gorn.
one of you to wave your wrist badge on the control panel.
Sure.
And as soon as you
I'm gonna
wave
tear my wristband. No.
do you tear it off again?
No.
Okay.
He spoke up first, so he probably got to it first.
Yeah.
As
You
you
leave it
wave
on
your
and
little
move your arm, buddy.
wrist bracelet, the controls immediately light up of what floor you'd like to go on. You see that there seems to be A, B, C, D, and E, and then utility basements. And then there's, of course, the floor number 1. Why, in fact, they have only one floor number and the rest are letters, we don't know. People were smarter back then. There's probably a reason.
Okay. Sure.
At least
You
that's what
just
they'll
keep
tell
thinking
you
that.
every time.
Right.
So
You said
where
it
are you
was
gonna go to?
floor D, right? So I'll hit D.
Okay, you hit D as in dog, and the lift makes this horrible ramshackle shake and shimmy as it's going down with this grating sound. There's no smooth elevator lift. It feels like you're almost going sideways the way this thing is grinding and shimming.
Were you at the
So,
Luxor?
so do me a favor, everybody, give me either a athletics or a coordination for this horrible elevator. And since we finally have 4 players here, I should probably put your story points there.
I'll give a blue to the next 2 people to go.
Okay, in that case, don't roll yet.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to be one of those people who uses a blue, please.
Yep, go for it.
It was the next 2 people to go. So
All right. You ready, James?
Nope. Hold on just a sec. Okay, go for it.
Yay! I didn't die.
there was no blue.
There wasn't because the little tab was still blinking. So,
But
You want me to
would
you
roll
you
it?
like to
passed.
roll a blue, or are you willing to take the 2 strain?
I'll take the 2 strain.
Okay, so we'll give the next 2 people a blue. So who's
All
going
right.
next?
Well, I'll go next, I guess. Are we ready with the blue?
We're ready with the blue this time.
Oh,
Oh no.
As you at one point take this biff and kind of hit the floor for taking 2 wounds off some jagged piece of metal that you just managed to catch and sliced your hand open on.
now I need a tetanus shot.
Then 3 advantage to not be infected with tetanus.
Right?
Ooh.
I would totally
Or
give
super
you
Yes.
that.
tetanus.
Yes. Or any other ailment.
Hyper tetanus.
All of a
Does
sudden,
anyone
he sees
else
the
want to
wound
go before
heal
me?
shut.
There's no one else.
Yeah, there's nobody else.
I'm
You
just
are the
making
last
sure.
one.
Okay. Are you ready?
It depends. Are we using those 3 advantage for anything like an upgrade?
Oh.
Well, I thought we were using it to make sure I didn't catch anything.
Okay. Okay, I'm good with that. If you're good with that, then yep, you're good to roll then.
Okay.
He's got plenty. He's got 1 billion athletics, I'm sure.
If he fails, it would be amazing.
Oh, Jesus.
I
As
no, I
Oh,
got
you
it.
hit it
We rolled
twice.
That's
twice
just
by
double
accident.
click. Yeah.
But that's funny. The second one was my roll again, or my numbers.
as immediately you know we see our little friend fall to the ground, and after Waylon hits the ground and cuts his hand open, Chug, for a second we thought he may have stumbled, but he in fact did not, as he rolled lots of successes and 3 advantages.
He was just
Yeah.
doing a breakdown.
The question is,
To
what
They
would
were
you
gloat.
just
like to use your
there was
advantages for?
just temporarily in space time there was this almost lag effect.
As you thought you fell down, but you were mistaken. Okay, elevator
That's
comes
a
to a
rough ass
jolting
elevator.
stop. Doors open up,
Fix that.
and you see this very moist, flickering lights was probably once really nice with its fake wood furnishing. You know, you got the vinyl wood wall panels and
Very Enterprise E
beautiful lights that
or D.
unfortunately is flickering neon lights at this point as your Securitron comes out and gladly points to the left of this way to your rooms, my friends.
All right, well, let's check them out. Keep your eyes open.
So like Muscles and Chug, like these are the nicest rooms we've ever seen, right?
Even though there's some
We
dripping
haven't.
water coming out of the ceiling and there's black mold everywhere in the tops and the bottoms of the walls, this place is really nice. It's not as nice as your Vault Buddy's place, but the ceilings are taller here for some reason. They got that
Also,
nice
there's
10-foot decorative ceilings.
yeah, yeah, it's fancy.
What do you guys do?
And this is just the hallway that's all damp
This is
and
just
stuff.
the hallway that seems to have some dripping coming through the ceiling, which has led to
Yeah.
some mold, and the carpet here is very rotten and soggy.
Was the floor we were on first, was it also very moldy and wet?
It was not.
I
That was like
asked
dusty and beat up, right?
Yep, it was a little dusty and beat up because it did have a open hole 80 feet up to the ceiling.
I would like to ask the security bot, what is on the floor above us?
Above you is and it stops and pauses and there's this sketchy moment where it tries to remember something and then it blips back to I believe that is floor C, which is for upper management only.
Huh. Our upper
Okay.
management, are they very moist?
Moist. Somebody left the executive toilet running.
Unfortunately, I took some damage earlier, it seems, and I don't quite remember. But I do believe no one has seen anyone from upper management in at least 65 years.
All right.
That sounds like a concern, and we might have to go check on them to render aid. You may have to
Okay.
override any protocols so we can render aid to them.
Are we not allowed to go on that floor?
I don't know.
Did you ask that?
I'm
or-
very tall. Everyone would look up to me.
You are, in fact, very tall. I show that you are over 2 meters tall. That is a very tall person.
That's a very
Unfortunately,
upper management.
unfortunately, I don't believe guests would have access to the management floor.
Right, but if they're not come out, something must be wrong, and somebody needs to go in and help them.
Ooh.
We have
Do me
skills
a
to assist.
Do me a favor. Give me
Uh-huh.
a deception. I'm giving you a blue dice. You're very
Alrighty.
convincing, but he's got protocols.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Ready?
and I will be
Really?
Yeah.
Like you're really threatened by 2 greens on that roll?
totally threatened by 2 greens. Who knows what interesting things could happen?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you've got
Zombie
a blue on your
shark.
side. Zombie shark.
Oh gee.
Zombie shark.
You ready?
Yep.
And it's not necessarily. Oh, look at that. Hey.
Wow, it still went through.
As he says, as a Securitron, I have access to that floor. Maybe, maybe, maybe one of us should actually go there and check it out. Do any of you have access to that
Indeed.
level?
Indeed. Well, let's check our rooms real quick and then we'll go up. Maybe there's some stuff we might need in the room
Yes,
so we can render aid if they need it.
like a shower.
I'm just going to nudge Will and go like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. You're a genius."
Pretty damn good for somebody with no social skills.
I,
So
I, I can guarantee you've got at least twice as much social skills as Chug does.
would you first like to go to your rooms to leave your baggage?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
And immediately, he turns around and dilly bops in the direction he pointed for you guys to go to, and you guys go and in fact see doors with clearly numbered numbers. And as soon as you walk up, a little LED screen hidden in the door flickers to life and has your picture in front of your room. And it basically has all the
Nice.
things you filled out on your questionnaire, which you totally never filled out a questionnaire. So it just has gibberish words after your favorite likes, your food allergies, your favorite room temperature, your favorite shower temperature.
Hmm.
All this sounds correct.
Waylon, it says I'm allergic to peanut butter. What is that?
I believe from what I've read in books that it was a mashed nuts and you spread it on things.
Oh,
It
okay.
was used for substances, subsistence. There we go. And entertainment, apparently.
I know my grandma once said that like she ate a peanut butter and Jimmy sandwich, whatever that is. So I didn't exactly know what that was.
Mm.
It was some guy
You can
named
get
Jimmy.
those at the iguana stick stand.
All right. I'll signal my door and check my room.
And you guys wave your little bracelets against the doors, and they immediately go whoosh, opening up. And this very stale, but yet, especially for your vault dwellers, it smells like home. Stale and cool air wafts out.
Nice.
And you guys, the lights start
Tastes like
flickering to life. You see everything
dust.
in the room's got some kind of light plastic coating on it for freshness.
Is is there a welcome basket?
There's
God.
totally in each of your rooms a small wicker basket with some kind of brownish mound inside and a bunch of bits of plastic.
Oh my God,
Folded,
brown mound is my favorite.
decomposed fruits, and there might be some nuts there too.
I
Ooh,
mean,
are there any like packaged peanuts?
there are in fact packaged brown mound. Because I don't care how much
Ooh.
carbon
Guys.
dioxide you put in the package, it's not going to stay 300 years fresh.
Guys, you're never gonna believe what I found in the bathrooms. Go-gurts.
Mm.
I come walking out with the mini shampoo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those aren't for eating. No.
You're wrong, idiot. And then I'm gonna toss one to Chug.
And of course, you see
Chug
there.
is already starting on one of his own. Yeah.
Ew.
Listen, guys,
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are used to eating, but this is like the Michelin star food of the wasteland. Okay.
Now this is cuisine.
So which one's foaming at the mouth and which one has a nice silky tongue
Now
from
the question
between
is
the conditioner
anybody
and shampoo?
does anybody keep their bedroom doors from closing behind them?
No, I honestly think that Chug would be really interested in poking all of the modern amenities, as opposed to living out in the surface. Do you remember in the Fallout show how quickly they got into their bathrobes? Like, yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Because
I'm just perusing my room for any extra stuff that might have been left behind by a prior resident, maybe, or something. Otherwise,
No,
if it's just a pristine, kind of clean room, then I'm
yeah,
just looking
it
through
is
the doorway.
definitely pristine. You know, you can see the beds
Okay.
have the little plastic sheet wrapped around them. The complimentary coffee machines, totally, you know, still plastic wrapped. For some reason, the
Okay.
water is perfectly fine in the back of the coffee maker. Wonder what they
Nice.
add to the water.
Ooh, check
Fluorine.
it out. It's a crispy bread. It's a crispy bed. As I
So yeah.
gnaw
So
on
if
the
there's
mattress.
nothing, no luggage or anything sitting, I look in from the hallway and let the door close back.
Do we
So
do we have
you
do we have running water? Do we have power in the rooms?
the room's lit up. Do you try the water?
I
Yeah.
tried
Does
to turn it
Chug
on at
use
least.
the sink? Okay, Chug, you
Yeah.
wave your hand in front of the sink. You're looking for knobs and you don't see any knobs, but as soon as you wave your hand, all of a sudden this this grayish green stuff comes shooting out of the knob that's in the bowl there. I mean, you've seen a kitchen
I'm
sink
gonna
before.
drink
Those
some.
still exist.
Is this worse than the water on the surface?
I mean, it's living water. Obviously, the greenish is just something growing in the water that's probably keeping it super, super fresh.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah, nothing like getting
Moss.
a little
Moss
bit
is
of
good for you.
protein with your water.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if anyone with a Pip Boy, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, looks at it, it is not radioactive, at least.
Some high fiber water.
It doesn't have that tingle for some people. Now, the question
Yeah.
is, who is in fact drinking this stuff and not just using their towel to towel off?
I am.
Go ahead and
And
give
are there
me a
seashells on the toilet?
resilience check. There is, in fact, 3 seashells. And when you wave your hand over them, a little holographic display of the same lady you saw at the concierge desk pops up and explains how to use the 3 seashells.
But you can't tell anybody because nobody still knows how in the hell they work. All right. So what's he rolling? Resilience now from drinking the water?
Yep.
What I rolled.
So take 2 strain as you try to make it stop, and it just keeps running water for a few seconds, and you have a little momentary panic attack as you know you drink some more of the water, trying to drink the whole bowl empty, and then the spout stops, and you're like, this is good water. It's got green flavor. Green
I
flavor's
figured I was
always
just
better than
drinking it the way
brown.
like a cat drinks out of a dripping faucet.
You're just big old meat fist in there going drinking out of your hand. Come on now.
Okay.
All
Anyone else
right.
want
Well,
to
I
roll?
don't see anything special in any of the rooms. I guess we ought to go make sure those people are safe up on the executive floor.
Do we have some type of intra-party communication that we can talk to each other? Like when in
No.
different rooms?
Yeah, voices.
You
Yeah.
can yell.
Called
You
It's
can
called
yelling.
yell.
yelling.
Oddly enough, when somebody tries to yell, nobody responds. They've got the best resort soundproofing ever in this place.
Right?
That explains why I haven't heard muscles fart in over 12 seconds.
It's normally constant. You have no idea what nitroglycerin does to a digestive system.
Great. You can get all kinky in the rooms and
I
nobody will
mean,
know. All right.
eating that dynamite, you're basically farting decomposed TNT.
Yeah.
I mean, that diatomaceous
Also,
earth is good for you. Gets rid of the
yeah.
parasites.
Also, it's soundproof, not vibration proof.
I don't know. They're probably pretty thick walls.
So while you can't hear my farts, you can still feel them through the soles of your feet.
Oh Lord. This is Muscles' version of this is Morse code via Muscles. We were stuck in silence, but the clapping of his cheeks sent
It was
forth
too
the
loud.
messages.
His cheeks are vibrating at a frequency that can only be called quantum entanglement.
My cheeks vibrated at a frequency that makes dogs whine.
Ah, Lord. Well, they're quite the fine rooms.
Can we leave our rooms?
As soon as you walk by the door, it senses your presence and opens up.
Neat. Okay. I assume we're going to loot this place, but maybe I'll wait for more other people to tell me what the plan is.
Look, I looted a bed mattress.
I was going to say the rooms don't have anything. I was hoping maybe there was stuff left behind from prior residents, but since not, I'd say we go check
Yeah,
and save the executive people in there. I think we might find a little more.
I mean,
All right,
I
that's
agree
where
with Smarty
nobody,
McEngineer, man.
nobody checked the mini
All right,
bar.
I'm
That's
ready
the
to
best
go.
part.
Right?
I don't
The-
need a mini bar. I've got some of that green water fiber stuck up under my lip.
Yeah, well, you keep that, and I'll take care of the whiskey when we find it.
I'm just happy eating the brown mush. Y'all are
God.
too picky.
You're missing out on the chewing moss.
Where it's spicy because it's trying to chew you back.
Yeah,
Right.
the snack that eats you back.
As
Pineapple.
your Securitron friend looks around and he says, I hope your rooms were to your liking. Unfortunately, as a Securitron, I'm only allowed in a room if a guest's life is in danger.
Mm. So you have to be invited.
Or if someone's life is in danger.
Right. Well, we might have people in danger on the executive floor. We must make haste.
Is there such a security thing as like a safety check
Do you
where you
ask him?
can tell them like, hey, can we have you check them to see if they're safe, and also can we come?
Some kind of wrestling thing where there are 4 legs and 4 arms and 2 heads and some kind of animal noises, and the Securitron is, getting ready to break up what they thought was a fight, and it turns out to be not a fight. And the
We
Securitron
have
is very
also
flushed.
wrestled with a squeegloth. I understand this.
Yes. But there
I'm gonna
appears to be
I'm gonna
nobody
develop a new
available.
martial
So
arts technique based on that.
nice.
It's called marital arts. Thank you.
As
I don't think they were married.
Ooh. And then
Them
at one
fighting
point, you
words
see both of them look at the Securitron and their faces are digitally blocked out.
like cop style.
As he says, so would you like to go check out sublevel C since there may be danger?
Yes, the D is for
Yes.
danger.
Then the C
No,
would be
it's
for
sublevel
caution.
C, right?
Oh, yes, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
we're on D.
Yes,
Yeah,
There
and
is.
we're the
we
danger.
are
I was gonna
on
say there
D.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, this you are the danger. Yes.
Danger, danger, danger. As he
Lead on.
gladly leads on the way and holds the elevator door for you guys to get in before he joins you. And he
Very
once
nice.
again
The-
gestures at the control panel for one of you to activate the controls.
Does the robot have a
Um,
name?
He is Securitron 000743. He also
by the way,
responds to
I'm just
security.
going to have my pistol out, just in case.
As soon as you pull the pistol out, he reminds you that firearms are strictly prohibited, but then he hiccups halfway through that because y'all turned off that directive.
Yes, Muscles, you heard him. We're not allowed to light your arms on fire for fire punches.
Oh. What about my legs?
Just said firearms.
Perfect. I can do some fire kicks.
Wow. Getting. Okay, and he gestures for one of you to swipe and hit sublevel
Yep.
C.
Indeed.
And as soon as you do, you get this, and the Securitron comes over, and he totally does this nonchalant, puts one clawed hand in front of the other, so you can't see, and you can totally see
Eh.
as he types in a quick 32-digit combination number for it to
Oh,
unlock the
Jesus.
door. You can see, but I don't think anybody's memory is that good.
Mine might be, but it's quite the code.
As the
My mind
elevator
is like
goes
a steel trap.
chugga 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 back up the same way it feels like it went down, and when it gets to sub level C, which is a much quicker ride, the the first set of doors for your elevator open up, and then you see the door that would normally open in unison, like airlocks almost. But you see there's
Hmm.
hammer blows, there's gunshots going in and out. There's somebody scratched something with a sharp tool or knife that says, "We know what you did."
Huh.
And the Securitron just looks at you and looks at the wall and looks at you and says, "I believe we need to contact maintenance because there seems to be a malfunction. The door," and he gestures to the door, "seems to be locked or stuck in some way."
Can I try to open it? Like if it is stuck?
I'd
Oh,
like to help.
well, hold on. Hold on. Let me take a look at it. I might be able to fix this.
In the meantime, I'm gonna pull out a nice piece of pipe to use.
Oh, look
So,
at you wanting to use tools.
well,
I mean,
what
I'm
do you
not
know
an
if
ape.
it's all?
So
Yeah.
first, it
So,
sounds like somebody wants to give it a good old mechanics try.
yeah. Don't worry about the mechanics. I'm pretty handy myself here. So,
Okay, go ahead and give it a quick mechanics check. Is you're
all
gonna
right. Ready?
totally Scotty that shit. Go for it.
Yep.
Holy crapoly. As you pull the access panel out and you see there's totally a in case of emergency pump this handle kind of contraption. As you reach over and you start pumping the handle and the doors start creakily opening up, and you just see this as they open up a foot wide, there's a bunch of debris on the other side of this door. Looks like chairs, a bed mattress, a bunch of other stuff that's gotten rotten and bad. And as you're pumping, the stuff is just collapsing. Somebody once upon a time barricaded the elevator, it looks like, from the inside.
Like
Nice. Well, this should be fun.
barricaded it from the inside, meaning that they were trying to keep people from coming in.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So the people
Okay.
on level C barricaded and locked the elevator to keep anyone from getting in there.
Sounds like the rest of the citizens were revolting against management.
How could they? Management has always been great.
Mm-hmm.
And after a few more pumps, you get a nice wide, let's put it this way, mutant wide gap in the door.
Yeah, that's the key.
And
All
does
right.
anyone want to push
Why don't
that
you two go
debris
check
out
and
of the way?
yeah, why don't you two help push that away and check things out inside the hallway?
Now, of course, I have to be fair
Yeah.
and ask, before you push the debris pile away, is there anything else you're going to do?
Well, I mean, it's a superior quality broken door now. According to that suggestion.
Okay. So
But
you guys gonna, barbarian brothers
I'm not
that
perceiving
wall of
because
garbage?
they can
Yes.
perceive once they're
Yes.
in the hallway. Whatever might be eating their face off. I mean,
Um,
hanging out.
can I assist them?
So you're helping?
Yep, by pushing with
Okay, so
them
the three of you
going like,
get to the
oh,
debris pile and just shove and just push the crap out of the way that's there. It starts collapsing pretty easily, but somebody give me a athletics check, and
I
I'll give
have
you.
a talent. I have a talent that adds 2 blues instead of 1 when I'm helping.
There you
Okay,
go.
so
Mm.
I'll add 3,
Mm.
or am I changing some other dice pool?
No, just add 3.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so I got 3 blue there. Something tells me this athletics check will have no problem whatsoever
That's my
pushing the
guess.
debris
But
pile up.
her
Nice.
The 3 of you guys shove that pile over. Now, is there anything you'd like to use that 2 advantage for, or I have a really good suggestion.
What's the suggestion?
Is there anything else before I tell you the suggestion?
yeah, if you go with the suggestion, we're stuck with it. So
I can't think of anything. No.
No.
Okay. Would you like to use those 2 advantages to give a blue to the next person to go to avoid the booby trap?
yeah.
No.
Okay. So who wants to be number 1?
Me.
Who wants to be number 2?
I will.
And who wants to be number 3?
Hola, soy Dora.
Okay, let's roll a d6 and see who gets the booby trap.
Nobody.
Okay, number 1 it is. Go ahead and give me a coordination check. As you guys push the debris, straight up out of the ceiling comes swinging an axe on a pole and a rope kind of booby trap deal. In this case, the axe is really just a piece of sharp, pointy debris they put on a weight. As it comes flying down and whomps you for 5 wounds. You suffer
Womp womp.
5 wounds from the booby trap. What would you like for those 3 advantages?
I'm gonna. I don't know.
As a
Add
suggestion, you could
add
have it.
add a blue to the next check and add a blue to whoever has the highest perception.
I mean, I would give you a free upgrade for 3. I mean, if you want to just go that way.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys all see this horrible, Home Alone style booby trap. As soon as you push the debris pile over, it comes just inches higher than the debris pile was, intended to obviously decapitate normal person. But when it hits muscles, it
Oh
just like
my.
sinks right into your chest at a normal person's head level.
Sounds about right.
Oh my. There appears to be a trap.
Uh, can I make a perception check to see if I can spot any other booby traps?
You surely can, and I'll even give you an upgrade with the fear generated by seeing the booby trap just go stick into his chest, his breastbone, of course,
Alrighty,
stopping it.
I'll take one more upgrade.
Oh, let me put that in. Don't roll yet. Look at you
Somebody's a
being
little
all
paranoid now.
sneaky, wanting 2 upgrades.
Yeah, I am that human at height level that could have been decapitated.
Someone is
That's why I didn't
grateful
get
that it's
involved in
a
pushing the debris out.
Resident Evil style laser trap.
Hey, I like helping my friends.
Who's your friend?
Oh, wait, you guys are my friend?
Wow.
Aww.
I see. Anyways, are you ready?
Okay,
Ooh.
you got a success. So, anything particular you would like for your advantage?
Yeah, I'm taking a strain back.
Okay. You take a point of strain back as you sigh and you look, and you see down this corridor. You know, it's a little longer than the one that came off of your floor, and then it goes to a big T where things look a lot more corporate here. It's not there's no fake wood panels. It's just concrete and steel, and the concrete and steel helps point out a few things that you notice. The ceiling is all jacked up. It's like somebody pulled out electrical wires and some other things. But you clearly see there's like 3 waves of booby traps set out here. The floor tile looks a little off kilter on the next booby trap that you spotted. Obviously, you're thinking that's some kind of pressure plate. You know, the next one you kind of see something sort of like the booby trap that hit your mutant friend here, but there's 2 of them meant to like swing from both sides to add at you in the middle with logs type of thing.
Let's see. We got
With your with your
There's
little
some
break.
there's some
secret
traps
roll,
here and some here and some here. Be careful.
Uh, does the security robot know of a way to disable this trap?
did you ask him?
I am doing so right now.
As he looks down the corridor and looks at you and says, "Disable the trap. Our facilities don't have any traps in them."
I don't think this is a normal corporate trap. I think somebody may shift these jobs here. So,
Oh yeah, these definitely
but
don't look like some uber cool Resident Evil style trapped corridor. This is all stuff somebody threw together with a hope and a prayer.
I'm sure I could work to figure out disabling them.
I mean, it looks now that they're spotted, pointed out to you, you look like you could easily do it with an easy purple roll.
Well, we'll go ahead and do that. Mechanics.
Okay, don't roll yet. Let me set your difficulty.
No, go ahead and do your thing. I know you're going to.
No. Uh, I'm not gonna on the first one. Fairly easy looking booby trap there. Go ahead and make your roll. What's the worst that happens? I mean, I don't think physically one purple dice could stop you. Would you like to add a blue to the next booby trap?
I would do that. Yes.
Okay, you throw some of the debris pile on the booby trap and it goes spring, and you see like a spear pops out of the ceiling to stab whoever stepped on the pressure plate. And then you go up to the next
Yes.
booby
Here.
trap. That one I'll totally do the thingy with the thingy and the thingy.
Ready?
Yep. Even better, you throw another piece of debris on the pressure plate, and all of a sudden you see 2 little axe-shaped wedges go swinging side by side, and they hit each other just about below your ear level, and they spark off each other, making this really loud tingy noise as they just keep kissing each other and shooting off some sparks. And the tingy noise just kind of echoes. What would you like for those 4 advantages?
Oh. Uh. hmm, I don't know. Not too worried about an upgrade, but
You
Say you could totally, for 3 advantage, say you can strip a weapon off the booby traps.
um, I don't know. Do anybody need weapons? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of weaponed.
I only have a pistol, but like I'm
Because it
not
would be
ready to fight.
but it'd be a manual weapon, not a ranged
Yeah.
It'd be
weapon.
basically
exactly.
a melee weapon.
Yeah.
I don't need melee. I just tell you guys to fight better.
Perception advantage or upgrade with the echoing, giving some hints to something to somebody doing
Okay.
perception.
Okay, and as you guys are hearing the ting, 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 does someone want to do a perception check with an upgrade and a
I
blue
might
dice?
notice.
I do. I like
Maybe.
looking at things.
If it causes something to rustle or shift, they might notice it.
Okay, I've got your boost dice in there and the difficulty if you want to go ahead and make a roll.
Not just yet.
Double upgrading again. And the last point, I'm taking a strain back.
Oh, okay, I'll take the blue out then. Don't roll yet. Okay, you can roll now. Your super seeker of keen ears listening.
Yeah,
Roll
he's
when you're
all
ready.
listening since that might have rustled something in the darkness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
As you take 1 point of strain. But you clearly hear there's some doors opening
really
and
hard.
closing. You know the automated doors sound now from being in your guys' rooms. You're hearing that kind of noise off to further up ahead because he's got one more booby trap to stop. And then the T that goes left and right, you're hearing multiple doors opening like someone's running from room to room or something. Is pretty much what you're thinking it is.
Well, it's
No
not
one
like a
coming your
rhythmic.
direction, but it's just like somebody doing the whole Scooby Doo crew thing where they're just running from one room to another room. And it only and you only hear the whoosh whoosh of like 2 doors on each side after the second booby trap went off. And a strange mechanical whirling noise, you know, like somebody was running a piece of machinery or something. It sounded almost like tiny to your ears because you know you come from a civilized place of electronics, like almost like tiny electric wheels, something small to the ground, not very big at all. But 2 of them,
You
one on
like
the left and one on the
alerting
right.
us to
I
this?
hear 2 very tiny electric wheels.
And it
Very
wasn't like
electric.
close around the corner, it sounded very distant.
It's like very far away, at least 10 feet away.
At least medium
10 feet
distance
away.
away. So it's a good
Yeah.
distance.
And
Sorry, at least 5 pizzas per newborn child away.
and you mentioned the doors opening and closing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's
let's get
probably
the
time
last
for that
trap. Be
super
on
high
guard.
activity. Okay, so you go up to the next
Who's left
trap
to win?
that kind of concerns you because you know there's a whole bunch of ceiling tiles missing, and you know there's a trap there, but it's like you're not quite sure what the activation trick is. It's almost like somebody went out of their way to make you guys flip a story point by concealing it. As you're cautiously checking it, Wayland, go ahead and make your roll.
Yeah. All right.
As you look and you're just
Dang.
like, aha. And you throw your piece of debris that you had for this booby trap, and it immediately passes a little light beam that's halfway up, about waist high. And as soon as it crosses that little light beam that's coming out of each side of the wall, you hear some thwacky cable noise, you know, like cable spooling free. And all of a sudden, a weaved net that's good enough to catch maybe 2 people walking side by side goes whap out of the raised ceiling and hits the floor. Somebody actually took the time to weave electrical wire into a net to catch somebody.
Nice.
The good
I mean,
news is none of us
eerie.
has electrical, so it can't affect us.
All right. Looks like we're all safe.
Yay! Let's continue.
Hooray!
And you guys step over the net there, you know, and you see literally it comes to a T up ahead. You see further, the corridor goes further straight ahead about a good 40 feet, and it ends in a door with, down at the end of this hallway, there's a door to the left and the right, pretty much right on top of each other. All three doors are within 10 feet each other. Or there's the corridor that goes to the left or the right of the T that you have not quite committed to sticking your head past. But you're sure if there's anybody there, they'll see you.
All right. He wants to go check out the hallway, or do we want to check out the door?
I vote door.
Before the one of the doors left to right before the one across the hallway. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, pick one.
I choose left.
Okay, so you're going to peek your head out to the left. And I assume that's
No,
going to be
he's
coming
the
with a
door on the
perception
left.
check. Well,
No, he's doing the door on the left.
so we've got the room. You're in the hallway. There's going to be a
Right.
T, an X, basically. You've got the whole corridor that goes straight ahead. You've got a corridor that goes
Oh,
to the
okay.
left and the right. So you guys walking right past the left-right corridors and going straight ahead?
Well, where are the doors?
The doors are straight ahead about 40 feet.
On
So
the other
you're
side of the hall. Or the
straight ahead.
T.
Let me draw you a picture here at the bottom of the map. It's not going to be
Yeah,
to scale.
that's okay.
Yeah, picture. Got it.
Picture time, picture time. Oh, no.
So it's a T.
So
And
you're
I'm
Okay.
booby
guessing we
trapped
are
for
at the bottom
here,
end.
here, and here. So I'm
Yeah,
assuming
so
no
we're
one has
here
stuck their
now.
head around the corner yet.
No, but I was assuming you were talking there was a door here and a door here and then
The
like
door is
one
straight
here.
ahead.
So the 3 doors straight ahead. Okay, so who wants to check out the hallway to make sure it's safe?
I'm
I can.
assuming somebody wants
Okay.
to peek first.
I will peek.
Yeah.
As the fearless leader.
Mm,
I didn't scream earlier. That wasn't me. That was Waylon.
That makes
No
sense.
wrong. So
Anyways, you ready?
nope. I'm finishing filling out the picture for you there. There you go. Okay, go ahead. Make your perception check. In which direction are you looking?
I'm looking left first.
Okay, you look to the left. Do you have a thing that takes a purple out? Or did I just not? Oh, did I put a purple
I don't
on?
think you put it in.
I put a purple on Chuck's character sheet. Let me close that. Why do I have
Oh,
two?
nice.
Oh.
Wow.
Damn,
Yikes.
being the super mutants down even more. Racist.
Okay, try that one again.
This is what my people have to deal with.
What do you mean your people?
You are one of my people.
Don't group me in with you.
Okay, so with those two advantages, I will give the next person to go with blue.
Weird. I don't see anything.
More importantly,
Guys,
it
it's
looks
safe. It was just a win.
completely safe.
Guys, it's completely
Right.
safe. We're good.
So you are going first, or
Excuse
if
me, a
if
lady
it's
never
completely
goes
safe.
first.
Actually, the lady goes first all the time, right?
Well, the gentleman should be,
I thought it was the
protecting.
super mutants go first. That's what we've always been doing.
Yeah.
But we did hear the noise is coming from this direction, or he did, right? Or she did.
Somebody did.
The doors were opening this way, and
Yep. For those that may have been told about that, you definitely assume that these doors here and these doors here, something came out of one room and went into another.
all right. Well, which way are we going? There, leader.
I want to look right now and see if there's anything right side.
Okay, go ahead and make your perception check.
Make
Pardon
sure I
me.
got my 6 covered.
And to the right, everything looks safe. You see some marks on the floor that have your interest. Looks almost like you hate to think it, but it looks almost like tank track marks on the floor, very faint, but just a slight marring between these two doors. And you notice, as soon as you notice the well-worn track between the two doors, you notice the tracks come down this way and go this way and go down this way. It's just like when someone with sneakers scuffs the floor.
Hmm.
Hey
Or
guys,
or like
you know,
someone with drag.
hey guys, I don't want to scare anybody, but there might be a tank in here.
Hmm,
Except, of course, the tracks are
yeah.
very tiny, and you know,
For
you
us?
It could be a mini tank, but yeah, there's a tank in here because there's tracks there and
and there.
there and there.
Like, as long as it's big enough for me to ride, that sounds great.
I mean, I'm thinking for
Obviously, it
those
can only be
two
so big
threads,
with the hallway.
you think that the thing's got a wheel span of about 3 to 4 feet. So it truly can't be a tank, right?
Hey, there's mini tanks. There's that one movie that my great grandma was showing me. It had like a magical dragon and like little toy soldiers came alive and were beating bad guys and everything.
All right. Well, which doors are we going to go check out? The tri
Uh,
doors or side hall?
well, since the right side looks safe and the doors are closed, I vote we go left.
Yeah.
Well, the left
Okay.
side looks safe too.
Well, the
Yeah,
right
but it
side doesn't have
looked
doors.
safe with quote marks.
Well, no, the thing is, the right side doesn't have doors open, so the right side's more safer compared to the left.
Well, the left doesn't have
But they're
doors
both
open
safe.
either.
Oh, I thought you said they were open.
No, you heard them open on both sides.
Oh, but they're currently closed?
Yep, they like whooshed open and whooshed closed between booby traps 2 and 3.
Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha.
So does that mean you're going to the left? Or is that
Yeah, I
totally a
vote left.
lefty thing? Okay, you guys
No, vote
Scooby
left.
Doo around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
everything seems quiet. As you get a little closer, you notice there's security cameras, ominously blinking lights. Where are you gonna
Is
go?
the security camera blinking red?
It is ominously blinking red.
Guys, we're being watched. Oh, maybe it's a security drone.
Well, I think there's probably a lot of cameras throughout this place. So,
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep on going.
Okay, so where are you gonna go?
Forward. Do we want to go into the door on the left or the door on the right?
mm, left.
Excellent.
Alrighty, we're going to the door on the left.
You're going past the door on the right.
Yes.
Okay, you guys are sneaking, or you guys just walking down the hallway loud and proud?
Not like banging doors and shit, or
I want to be a secret agent. I want to sneak.
You're gonna try to sneak. See how I say that?
Just like that,
casually.
just like the person from Mission Impossible, James Bond.
Do 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 do.
And I'm gonna mysteriously give you a blue for a reason I'm not telling you yet.
Ooh, ominous.
So is it a group one or is it just me?
It's gonna be just whoever's going first. So if you're going first, just you.
Alrighty. Let's go. I believe in myself. You ready?
I am now.
Already.
I don't know. I just think of the penguins
Let's go. I am the
trying to
stealthiest
be.
woman alive.
As you all are hearing her rubbing her feet on the floor, there's that
Ew.
sneaker squeak. As you go up to the left door and you wave everybody to join you. Is everybody
With
joining?
those two advantages, I will take back some strain.
Okay. So there's
I had 6.
in fact a door there. The security bot is following in the back because it's more fun that way. What do you do at the door? Are you gonna like try to force it open, see if Wayland can pop it
I
open?
want to ask tech. I want to ask the tech person to tech hack it.
Yeah. All right, I'll check the door. Is it locked? Is it trapped? Is it what?
You check the door. It is definitely locked. I can tell you that much. Trapped. You'd have to do some stuff.
All right, well,
Is there an identifier on the door? Like, is this a residence or a utility closet?
There does seem to be some paint on the wall that's kind of marred and worn off of what it was. You can clearly see the ROOM word at the end of whatever it used to be on this wall. Whoever's been cleaning this
great.
hallway apparently has been buffing off the paint job when they clean it.
We know it's a room.
Excellent. I'm glad we're narrowing this down.
Right? All right, let me go ahead and unlock it.
You're not going to check it for traps, like you said?
Well, that's a perception thing. Once I
Oh,
unlock it, I'll let
you can ask
somebody
me to
else.
check it if you want.
I'll let somebody else check it after I unlock it.
Okay. So you're going to unlock it. Okay, go ahead and so who's ready to walk in the door as soon as it's open, by the way? Are you guys doing something special?
I thought I was looking for booby traps after it was opened.
Well, I'm not opening. I'm just unlocking.
Sorry, after you unlock, said I look for a booby trap.
Okay. So in the way that you're unlocking, you're not wanting the door to like shoot open right away, right? Just want to be clear.
I'm just disabling the lock.
Okay. So go ahead and give me your mechanics check.
Boom.
Wow. So not only do you unlock the door, you take a single point of strain as a wire sparks on you. Got that numb fingertip for a second there. What would you like for your triumph? I mean, if you ain't got anything, I do got some suggestions to throw at you.
Well, one thought was just I inadvertently disable whatever traps there might be on the door. If there are
Okay.
traps.
That is definitely a good one. I'll even throw in a little extra to that, if that's what you want.
Okay.
Okay, so not
Sure.
only do you unlock it, but you also make sure the alarm trap, air quotes, is not activated because somebody did have the alarm set. So if you open the door, it would have a siren. As
Right.
well as
fancy.
the person on the other side of the door does not see the locked light turn to unlocked green. So if there
Nice.
was in fact someone on the other side of this door, they do not yet know that the door is unlocked.
Sweet. And then I step aside. I think we're good on this. I think I got everything unlocked. I think we should be good just to enter, but don't know what's on the other side. It looked
All
like
right,
there might have
I
been
will
some kind of
use.
an alarm. So
Got it. I will use my Sadie perception to look around.
The official city perception. That's what it's known as.
Backed by Vault Tech. Vault Tech.
Okay, go ahead and do your
after
Sadie
opening the door,
perception.
or
Well, he's looking for
Oh my
traps.
god.
So with the door
he
closed,
failed.
you keenly say, "There are no traps. We should open the door. What's the worst that
Well,
can happen?"
Exactly.
I guess with them having checked it out, I will go through the door.
Wait. First, I have.
Got a triumph there.
Yeah, I have a triumph. I can use that for
Yeah,
something.
there's a big damn triumph. Don't let that go to waste.
In the room, on the desk.
Well, we're not in the room yet.
Yeah.
You were inspecting the door for traps. I mean, I like where you're going. You can totally say that there's extra
But
loot in the room.
That's what it's basically gonna go with.
well, I was going to say that, or something. There's movement in the room that you detect if there's somebody in there with the triumph. But
Nah, I like
I'll let
fancy
you.
loot.
Gonna
Fancy
get a.
loot. Fancy
Gonna
loot.
let the greed override the getting your face eaten off. All right, there's fancy
You're
loot,
Hell
but we
yeah.
all
Greed,
die
greed,
before we get in the
greed.
room to get to it.
Yes,
Nice.
I want fancy treasure on desk.
Okay, so when we stare at it as we die from whatever hideous monsters in there. Okay.
Hideous
I'm
monster.
good with
My
this.
goodness. Okay, so there's going to be some super fat loot. I'll basically roll 3
Yes.
times and let you pick the fat loot out of it. So who is going in the door?
I am.
Okay, Chug. As soon as
Chugga chugga
Chug
chugga.
steps forward and nods at his little friend Waylon there, Waylon hits the 2 wires together, and the door immediately goes shook and opens up. And immediately you see the nicest office ever. And standing there next to the desk, this loud scream comes out of a little 4-foot tall robot that has a floating brain in a jar above it. And it just goes
Hmm.
when it sees
I
Chug
also
step in the room.
I also start screaming as I was scared.
And then Sadie screams, peeking around the room, seeing a brain floating around in a jar with a robot.
Nice.
Well, is the brain hostile?
The brain is definitely hostile as you look from the floating brain with the little eyeballs floating around in the jar, and you look down at its little robot clampy hands, and it's holding a shotgun.
Oh,
Huh.
that was unexpected.
A brain with
Mhm.
a shotgun. Oh my god.
And it yelled trying to attack you with a sonic attack.
The good news is it's an intellect devourer and it has no interest
Right.
in Chug.
0.
I'm in trouble.
And
Well,
as it screams and you scream, It has
We
a
all scream for ice
shotgun
cream.
scream as well.
Everyone screams.
What is your range defense?
I don't believe I have any range defense.
Do you have any? Really? Wow.
Yeah.
He really wants to hit you.
Yeah.
He really does. Wow. As the shotgun roars, and we just see in slow motion as the droid screaming at you, shaking its whole body as the shotgun roars. You see handfuls in slow motion of pellets start spreading out. As it's gonna apparently hit you for 7 points of damage. As this
Ooh.
swarm of buckshot just goes thwap, 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 in these little tiny shallow craters that explode all around your skin.
The
I'm
mosquitoes bit you.
very uncomfortable with 2 points of damage.
That is very unsettling.
And as it
So,
screams, you totally see it try to like futz with the second trigger.
is it attacking or is this a pause?
It looks like it's going to attack again if it can, but
Oh,
that's a good place to wrap it up there.
Aw.
As
Ooh.
it
I was
screams,
gonna suplex a
intruders!
brain.
Really? You're gonna damage them and then call it? Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Rude.
the first thing we're gonna do next session is suplex a brain.
Yes. But
Suplex a brain.
remember,
Suplex a brain.
next session when we do roll initiative, there's at least 3 of us that have pack
Pack tactic.
Pack
initiative.
tactics.
Initiative, yeah. So that's plus what there's. I know I have it. Who else has it?
I
I
have
have
it.
it.
And it's so we'll have to remember that to add
Eh,
that.
Yeah.
Eric wasn't here when we talked about it.
This
It's
is
true.
true. There was
Now,
this
well, if you have
tactic
experience that you haven't
conversation.
spent, it's a tier 2 pack initiative. Pack initiative, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You add automatic 1 success to your initiative roll per ally that has the pack initiative talent.
I guess the question is, how much XP are we getting for this round?
Yeah,
You
he
get
just put 10 in the
10
chat.
experience points,
Yeah.
I I'll
which
have to
is
check my
just enough
talents and
to
see if I
buy
can
a
buy a
tier
suit.
2 if you've got a spot
Yeah,
free.
that's the question.
Yeah.
All right.
As
So
all of a sudden you
there's
become the wolf pack.
right. There's 3 of us right now, so it's actually so I get a +2 then, right? Yeah.
Yep.
For some reason I had
But
+3, but
it
I
with
think
Eric getting it, that brings us to +3, and then if Matt shows up as well, he has it. That brings us to
he had it,
+4.
right? That's why I
Yeah.
had +3. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it as +3 for now. So for James. He's like, fuck.
Now he just has to do things that don't ever depend on initiative.
Yep,
Right?
Or
just totally have to
everything
go
is
with
based
things
on
that initiative
swarms that
doesn't
also
matter.
have pack initiative.
No. See, I wouldn't bother with that. I just do things that let you bumble through your initiative and then things happen.
Right.
You mean leave us to our own devices?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's just cruel.
How dare you? How are we
What's
going to
the worst
confound
thing
these
that can
guys?
happen?
Give them a door.
And make
I
it
mean,
non-sentient
No.
the
and
best
not
thing is
see-through.
the best thing is with your stealth skills, I let you act first. You failed the stealth, so whoever's on the other side is prepared.
Yeah, beautiful.
So whoever's the
Ah.
breacher that is not a character playing android with shield and body armor.
All right.
Wait,
All
I think our
right.
mechanic
All
can
right,
bring
guys.
up a shield.
I don't
So
have
Indeed.
any kind of.
to finally get to game with everybody, it's been too long.
It
Let
was
me
nice.
do
It's
one
been a
Way
long
too long.
time.
one quick check here. What is the next Friday? We have no holidays in the way. The 27th. Everybody good?
I'm
Uh,
not. I will be exhausted and on a beach.
Oh, I was almost hoping
Does it
you'd
have
say
cell
you're going to be in
service?
town.
I will have
I
cell service. I do not have a laptop.
Yeah.
I will not be exhausted, but I will be on the beach.
2 people on the beaches in the middle of Christmas? I like this.
My family from Ireland and my other family from Canada are coming down to celebrate my grandma's 80th. So,
Yeah.
in Mexico.
Nice.
Ooh.
So what are we looking at then from there? The 10th?
So we're
Yeah,
missing
something like that.
2 bodies.
yeah, it's gonna work.
So January the 10th.
I don't know. Maybe we should suplex a brain without them. You know, maybe that's okay. You
Okay.
ever put a brain into a full Nelson? Yeah.
Okay, but Eric, who is going to get knocked unconscious if I'm not here?
It's true. Someone has
Alright.
to bring the dramatic heaviness to the scene.
Immediately, Sadie goes
Exactly.
running off, and Muscles goes chasing after Sadie, going, "You get hurt, little friend!"
I'm gonna make this brain my pet. It's gonna be
Yeah.
wonderful.
There you go.
It's
Dude,
not going to be consensual.
I don't know
That'll
why.
be. It's a droid, so you make it your brain. It
Yeah.
thinks for you. You have a remote brain that thinks for you all the
Oh, this is
complicated
wonderful.
thoughts.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use its intelligence for all my checks.
Yeah. Here, brain,
Brain
think all the
is
hard thoughts
smart.
for me.
Yeah. What am I supposed to
Brain,
do here? Oh,
if
okay.
brain no think, I shake brain till brain think.
Oh.
The brain kills itself when I outsource all of my depression.
Right. So we'll attach it to your shoulder. You know, it'll be like, you'll become Master Blaster, and it'll guide you. And
Oh, geez, yeah.
I don't know why, but the brain's giving me vibes of like an at-home Doctor House.
It
I mean,
will call you
if we were
Pinky.
gonna do anything like that, we would obviously install the brain into the middle of a robot body. Okay, and it would be called Kraid, and I know it would fight turtles. This is how it works.
yeah,
And it would have to talk with a really weird warble.
right. That's
Or
awesome.
would we just put it
All
in a
right, guys.
belt buckle?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Well,
wonderful.
alrighty, I'll be getting off. So you guys have a good night.
Yep.
Good
You
night,
all
guys.
have a good
Adios.
holidays and all that. So
Yep.
Christmas
Yep.
and whatever else you might celebrate.
All the
Hopefully
holidays.
Hopefully I'll see some of you while I'm in Tucson. Maybe.
Yeah. Give a holla.
We have to make a
Hell,
plan.
next Saturday we have one of the games, don't we? We have
Well, we
Midgard,
have a
Unfortunately,
don't we?
game
not having
tomorrow for
tomorrow's game.
some.
Well, apparently Chris
No?
can't do
Oh,
tomorrow.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it looks like
Bummer.
no game
But
tomorrow night then, which means we get to sleep in.
that sucks.
I mean,
That's
I
the
have no
Vi-
problem rolling
that's
3
the
people tomorrow,
that's the Viking game. Bummer.
as long as Kevin can show up.
True.
True, Kevin has not
And then
chimed in yet, so hopefully he'll chime in tomorrow morning.
So
Yep. And
we'll
then
see.
Salvage is next Saturday, but
Yeah.
I again do not have a laptop, so I won't be able to drop in except via Discord,
that-
and Roll20 is garbage on the phone.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
We'll put that request into Santa for a laptop.
Mm. I could use my work laptop, except I'm not going to do that on my work laptop.
I
I
would
wouldn't.
not trust
I wouldn't.
anything for a work laptop. Plus, work laptops
No.
never 100%.
Yeah.
No.
To be fair,
Considering
I know the
organization you work
IT department. I know the IT department well enough.
Yeah, but the organization you work for, they probably would frown on that kind of stuff. So
only if they found out which they want.
I'm
But
sure they monitor activity of their work computers.
Yeah.
they do not.
Mm,
All of the limitations put on our computers are passive ones. So like, there are websites that are blocked. There are functionalities that are blocked, but like, they don't actively